win this. We lost. There is nothing this deck can do against the Time Eater. We do not gain power, we do not gain strength. Of course, we'd roll Time Eater here. What is this setup? There's so many elites. There's not any relic that would give me a, like, one-shot help. I'll take... Long time brain, how things go so far. Long time brain, how are things going so far for you, my estranged friend? Things are going quite well. We had a lot of fun earlier with SCP Secret Laboratory. I'm just gonna take the leftmost path because I don't want to be forced into fighting like 5 elites. Yes, so we did SCP Secret Laboratory where the admin decided to be an absolute unit and just had a lot of fun with this. We're prepared because discarding cards are always good. This also kind of gives us a bunch of other stuff to work with. And we'll skewer you for most of your remaining health. Now we've also been getting some distance in XCOM 2. Just Storm of Steel to kill him. Noxious Fumes. No, accuracy. I would take prepared, but we're going to need to power up our character significantly. Panache ain't worth it. Accuracy plus again? If I weren't taking accuracy plus... Oh, Sling of Courage is actually a really decent one. Accuracy plus... We could remove a curse. No. I'm taking a second accuracy plus. And... we'll take another regen potion for the sake of trying to not die versus the Time Eater. 3 colorless cards. I'll lose 10 health for it. We'll take Panache. The idea is to remove cards from my deck, yes, but that's just not what ended up happening. Choose and exhaust up to 3 cards in my hand. Purify actually becomes very good when I need the deck to become smaller. And this is a cycling card. We don't need cycling. Right now we just need to do a lot of burst with cards that get out of my deck. Oh yeah, no, I've gotten all the things for the defect, and I've also completed Ascension 1 with the defect. Confusion. Objective. Balance must be enforced. Define. Balance. Error. Balance not found. Define. Balance. Error. Balance not found. Warning. Large object approaching. I am Meow. We had one all the way at the very beginning of the match, basically, and that was the Sunflower that I could have purchased. Do I just Storm of Steel here? I think I actually unironically do. And then we kill you off because you're doing one of the most annoying amounts of damage here. And dump everything else into the Exploder. And I take nothing. Perfect. But yes, we had another energy relic option. It's just, at the time, because I had Umamori, the Calling Bell was simply better. Wow, that's annoying. We'll take a Panache. I wish I could kill you, but I can't. Alright, I could play Accuracy whenever. You go down, we have one more turn to explode to deal 30. I'll play Terror. Acrobatics, which deals nothing. We'll discard Piercing Wail because that's not good. Sneaky Strike to kill the Exploder before the Exploder explodes. We will discard, Concentrate. Do this. And then Purify, getting rid of you two. mean, there's the tools of the trade if I want to just keep playing cards for the sake of playing cards. I'd rather not take any more damage than I currently have, so I'm not going to do so. We'll just play our power cards and be ready. I like how they changed the exploders because I didn't like having to DPS race them. We'll just discard the whole hand because it'll kill him. Or at the very least it'll get me a method to off him myself. Take an attack potion. None of this is good. Who are you? Reptomancer with a lot of daggers. Poison? Maybe. Okay. You just had to accept this was going to happen. We will no, we're not going to dramatic entrance, because it's actually worth it to just do this. And then shiv you once, shiv you twice, shiv you once, shiv you twice, shiv you. Well, Snake Lady, summon more of your things. We're gonna discard Concentrate, and we'll just sneaky strike you twice. I'm fairly certain that was fairly obvious. I read it in the patch notes earlier today. Prepared. There's Terror. Put Terror on you. Neutralize on you. Piercing Wail. And toss up a Defend. Yeah, because it was the patch notes I read at the beginning of this section of Slay the Spire. Okay, good, you didn't hurt me. Oh, that's what you do. Or I should say, that's how you hurt. We're gonna Acrobatics to try to draw whatever remains. We'll discard the Defend. I'm probably gonna Skewer you, but then I'm gonna Purify because I want this to not suck. So we'll get rid of you two. Neutralize you, and then there's no reason to prepare just yet. We're probably gonna kill this one because we can sit here and just be patient. Okay, I say that, then we got this happening. As tools of the trade, I would love to use you. We'll discard everything. Kill you off before you do any real harm. Hit you for a ton. We're going to take 2 points of damage from this. That's fine. We've got our regen potion anyway for the final fight. Discard you. Toss up another accuracy buff. And then just start swinging away to try to finish them. Method of Lay and Pure Stubbornness. Give us a exactly 51% survival rate? Or is that with rounding? Okay, you're dead. Alright, Reptomancer is dead. That wasn't too bad. I mean, if you're gonna offer it, I'll take another Prepared. Now the real question, do I want to try an Elite or do I want to try an Upgrade? What would I upgrade? So far, everything I want is upgraded, with the exception of Neutralize and Prepared. Will I have a chance to upgrade later? Yes, I'll have at least 2 chances to upgrade, maybe 3. So we'll go for the Elite and see what we can do. It's against you. We're particularly good against you. So I'm okay with this. Terror. Acrobatics. Just had to be this way, didn't you? It deals 10, but it's not what I'm looking for, really. Sneaky will pay for itself. And you know what? We'll Storm of Steel. Right, we might actually be able to use calipers off of this. Brain is stubborn and fairly decent at most games we see him play. This one included, so that budges him just over the 50% mark. I'm so glad that you have an endless amount of faith in me. We're gonna hold on to injury. I mean, technically we have every reason to discard injury, but I'm saving it for discard fodder / purify fodder in case I draw it soon. Well, there's Panache. We'll probably use Piercing Wail. We'll discard Defend. Give me an accuracy. Piercing Wail, so you deal almost nothing. And we'll take a Skewer because it kind of hurts you. I think we're going too slow. But we have all the power cards played, so right now we're just waiting for... We're waiting for two things to happen. We will play Prepared, which gives us Concentrate. That's an interesting find. Discard you. Fine, we'll concentrate you two away. Give us some more energy to work with. You technically deal less, and the effects of damage are amplified as more cards are played. Whoa, slow has been changed. It has not been changed. I'm just the moron itself. What attack do we get? Grand Finale. No cards in our draw pile. I mean, that's not impossible to work. To get to work. Especially with what we've got going on right now. I don't think the Bronze Automaton's supposed to have a blinking granite or concrete head. Just my own personal pet theory. We have Prepared Plus, which will draw us Storm of Steel. Which, that's what I'm looking for. We're going to discard you two because you're not that great. I will play Grand Finale because Grand Finale is basically unplayable otherwise. Acrobatics. Then we'll Storm of Steel. We'll neutralize because I don't want to take a hit if I don't have to. Discard all of these. And then hit you with a couple of shivs, which almost kills you outright. Now, the Bronze Automata is based on the defect, if I remember correctly. Based upon his orb shenanigans. Alright, you're dead. The boot. No. Doppelganger is... Doppelganger is too expensive. We can't really get value off of Doppelganger, especially in the final fight. It'd just be too impossible to play. Anyway, we now get the reward of these two random events if we don't want to go for another elite. Which, admittedly, we took nothing fighting this elite, so that's not a bad idea. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, wing, wang. But they want a bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. What do I want to double? Technically, what I should double is another Tools of the Trade. No, I should go for the random events because it's going to be hard for me to get value off of Matrishka if I don't. Tiny chest, gold, and a lantern. Excellent. Extra energy in the first round of each combat. Question card and blood vial, so I heal. We're going to smith. The card we're going to be the card that will be smithing will be neutralized because I want the double weakness, especially against the Time Eater. Now, there are no shops here, but I do kind of want to go for this campfire. So I'm going to be taking on this elite. It's Nemesis. I want to use Accurate. It's hard to use Accurate at any other time. Prepared. I might have to use Piercing Wail, so I'm going to discard you. Terror, Piercing Wail. Dramatic Entrance, sneaky beaky-like. Have none of you ever noticed that every time I go to a rest site at this late in the game, I just keep saying Will Smith, Will Smith, Will Smith? Because Will Smith, Will Smith. What Will Smith today? Or some other silly variation thereof. There's a lot of power cards. We're going to hold on to Skewer, because right now you have Intangible. And all you're going to be doing is applying a negative, so I'll just take the negative. It's going to be 3 burn cards, if I remember correctly. Yes. Right, those burn cards are actually going to become problematic very quickly. Discard Defend. We can Skewer, but I'm going to go for Prepared first. Discard you two. Tools the Trade works. Discard all of these. We killed it. I didn't count on Panache. Okay, we gained some max health. Is there a card here that I would like? The answer is no. Random event. Oh, I can no longer heal. Only get the Doubt Curse. A boss from Act 1 is not as hard as a fight as you think. Upgrading all my cards really doesn't do much of anything for me. Makes Piercing Wail slightly stronger, and I'm trying to get it out of my deck anyway. So you know what? I'm going to fight a boss from Act 1. Hello, Slime. It's been a long time. You know what? Let's just start off by trying to find our power cards. Dramatic Entrance does not deal as much damage as Skewer. Accurate. We'll play Accurate and just Skewer right now. So you're going to create some slimed cards. It's not too horrible. There's a Tools of the Trade, which is what I was looking for. We're going to Acrobatics. Discard you. Should have waited and played Panache first, but that's my mistake. Sneaky beaky-like. Okay, so no matter what I play next, we're going to get the damage boost off of Panache. Oh, never mind. My mistake. We need to play a few more cards. Fine. Discard you two. And we'll hit you, which causes the interrupt. So you transform into the 2 smaller slimes. Only one's attacking, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna discard Survivor. Terror on you. Daggering Throws. Discard Purity. Sneaky Breaky-like. You again. Tools of the Trade the second time, which deals an absolute metric ton, leaving you at near 0. We're gonna get a negative, but that's a negative to defense, not offense. Ooh, Discard you, and I'll discard you. Ooh, okay, Storm of Steel wins. Here's how it wins. Hit, 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 Panache, kill. Dead Branch is great. Dead Branch is lovely. Especially with Storm of... Well, actually, no. We're taking Dead Branch. The reason we are taking Dead Branch... I'll begin to shrink. Dead Branch is great. It might hurt me, but it might help me win, because it makes it so every card that exhausts gets added back in my hand. I don't discard cards. In theory, this means I could Storm of Steel repeatedly with a humongous hand in order to build up my defenses. I also could just random into more accuracy. There's a lot of things that can happen here. We are going to buff up Acrobatics to make it draw 4. Next elite. Big Head again. We've powered up since last time we fought Big Head. Oh my gosh. Accuracy. We'll just do the discard shenanigans, because why not? Might as well keep going. Piercing Wail because it exhausts. Escape Plan to draw something else. Prepared because these two are actually garbage. Well, Heel Hook we can actually keep because Heel Hook can be used. We'll use Prepared. We have Panache. Panache. And then Slice You. Plus 10% survivability. We're gonna discard Defend, albeit I think Skew is the one we should discard here. We'll play the other Tools of the Trade because the Tools of the Trade isn't that great. Acrobat, oh, Purity. I see where this is going already. These technically are free, but you know what? They're not that good to me. I don't like any of these, so give me something new. Get another Sneaky Strike immediately. We'll play Prepared. Why not? Because it'll make things cost 0, and there's Concentrate. We don't have anything else that exhausts. That is actually disappointing. We don't need Blur. So we'll play... Sneaky, we'll play Eviscerate? No. Sneaky, because it pays for itself. Then... Skewer. Eviscerate. We're not going to play Concentrate yet. Storm of Steel is going to happen very soon. Oh, good lord. Discard you, discard Survivor. Because at a certain point, it's just straight irrelevant. We'll neutralize just in case. Why didn't I play Terror? It exhausts into an Acrobatics, because why wouldn't it? Escape Plan to draw something, we gain some armor. Acrobatics, discard, defend, because why not? Prepared. Discard these two. Makes Eviscerate cost literally nothing. Play Acrobatics. Discard Bullet Time, because we can't use it anyway. We'll play Concentrate. Discard you two. Because once again, I'm just a madman who's running around on parade. Play Slice. Play Dramatic Entrance. Right. Like Sweep? No. Eviscerate. And Skewer. Doesn't kill, but it really hurts. This deck is gonna kill me on Time Eater. Yes, Saitama over here, he's just warming up, waiting to hit me. I have to discard 2 of you. You know what, we're just gonna get this over with. Storm of Steel. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. Shiv, Shiv. Are you dead yet? There we go. Ninja Scroll. I'll take it. I'll discard the Strength Potion. Fruit Juice. Is there anything here worthwhile? No. And we'll probably start off by gaining 5 max health. Is there something worth upgrading? Just tell me, is there something worth upgrading? You know what? The Prepared here is worth upgrading. It's also important to note that every card we discard, we deal damage and gain armor. So, it's not as horrible as you think. Okay, it's pretty bad, but it's not as that horrible. Accuracy. Dagger throw. There's terror. Dead branch gets me eviscerate. I have no other discard except concentrate, so that's probably going to fall to the wayside. Tools of the trade, because I want to get that out of the way. We will piercing wail, because it costs me nothing to get a reflex. Okay, right now I'm going to discard these things, and the reason I'm doing that is I want to get to the point... Not to be able to. No, I will, because shivs will give me more cards to work with. Let's see. Because he's going to power up. So I want to use Flying Knee. I want to get rid of Dramatic Entrance. It gives me expertise, which draws me more cards. We're going to shiv, we're going to dash. And that ends my turn, but gives me enough armor to block his entire first swing. I might have a draw reduction now, but I have a lot more later. There's Storm of Steel. I could alchemize to gain potions. I don't need to neutralize because he's not doing anything else this turn, so we are going to Storm of Steel and gain a metric ton of armor. I probably should have drawn some cards and saw if there was an accuracy amongst them, but you can start choking now. Looking for zeros. Didn't get any, so this is going to be a wasted turn, so to speak, which is unfortunate. However, I think he's going to go to his reset mode. Yeah, he's going to go to his reset mode. I have to drop 2 cards. I'm not going to drop Bullet Time. No, I will drop Bullet Time, because Bullet Time isn't worth it. Panache. And Skewer, because it's the only thing that actually gets through his armor. It feels to me like your measure for survivability is fairly arbitrary. I don't know what would put that thought in my head, but it feels like it's arbitrary. We're gonna discard... Defend and a Prepared. And the reason for that is I'm going to start off with a Purify. We're going to Purify as an outmaneuver, a blur, and an injury, because they're all unplayable. There's a choke and a heel hook. There's footwork too, but I'm not defending. Choke. Accuracy. Prepared to discard a reflex and a strike. I'm going to toss up 1 regen potion for now. He's going to get through. Okay, he's actually not going to get through. So I'm just going to fully... He's going to get through once. He's not going to get through twice. It's in your favor. Don't question it. It's based purely on facts. Discard you, and then we'll discard Footwork, because it's basically unplayable. Sneaky Beaky. Crippling Poison. God, you're giving me Adrenaline too? You shouldn't have. Heel Hook. Sneaky Beaky like. Prepared. Well, I mean, you offered it. I could alchemize to get another potion, so you know, let's just do it. And we will Prepared once more, because that will trigger his next transformation, but it'll give me some extra health and armor to block his next couple of hits. Storm of Steel happens next turn. We're basically at full health. Don't need bullet time, don't need this. I can't choke. Well, if I can't choke, then I'm going to drink the potion here, drink this potion. Storm of Steel, getting me a metric load of armor. My shivs deal 16 damage apiece, so he's dead on the shivs alone. Not including the panache that's about to hit him. Alright. Synergies still kills the Time Eater. Synergies kill basically anyone. Repaired my daggers. 921. Have I been here before? It's been a long time with the Silent. Ascension mode level 4 unlocked. Didn't gain any real bonuses, except that I'm just at Ascension 3, so it boosts my score by 15%. And they also killed a bunch of elites, so I guess that makes sense. It was indeed a great run. Well, let's see, what do I get? What is Ascension mode 4? I'm curious. Bosses are deadlier. Bosses, bosses, bosses. Everything's just based around bosses at this point.